Da-dee-da-dee-da, just gonna iron my clothes. Hey guys, so if you're looking to fake out your friends and family, this is the video for you. I went ahead and I pre-made this gelatin prosthetic. I'll leave a video link below on how to make your own gelatin pieces. But basically this is the mold that I ended up making, and all that I did is I took a big giant lump of air dry clay, I took my iron and I just stuck it right in and I made the mold, let it dry, and then I poured the gelatin in. So let me show you how to put it on. Basically what you're going to do is just take your gelatin piece and then just put it onto your body for sizing. You know, be creative wherever you want to use it, but keep in mind it is kind of big, so you can't really use it on your face and stuff. I'm just taking some white eyeliner and I'm outlining the shape so I'll know exactly where to go ahead and stick my spirit gum adhesive onto. So once you're done outlining, you'll be left with a shape like this, and then I'm just taking some spirit gum adhesive and filling it in. One word of warning to you guys, watch out when you buy spirit gum and other, like makeup stuff from Halloween stores, because sometimes they end up restocking really old products. I found out that this was over 3 years old and it actually did end up giving me a little bit of an irritation, so just be careful. And then over here what I'm doing is I'm just taking some red Halloween paint and I'm just going to fill in this whole entire piece. So this is going to create the look of like very irritated bloody skin. And then I'm going to take some of the black paint and I'm just going to put it on a couple of areas. This is going to create the illusion of depth and texture. And then this is a Mehron bruise wheel, so I'm just taking the red color and I'm just gently going to outline the whole entire piece with it. Your last step is to add on blood. So this brand is Cinema Secrets and it's like my favorite blood to use because it looks so fresh and real. So I hope you guys like this video. I was going to scream a little bit in these sections, but my neighbors probably think that I'm killing somebody in my apartment, so I'll skip that. If you guys like this, please feel free to check out some of my other videos. This is my machete stab wound, my pretty witch, sexy devil, pencil stab wound, and broken nose.
Florida woman accidentally superglues her eyes shut. Catherine Gatos says she spent more than a week with a stuck eyelid after a friend mistakenly handed her superglue instead of an eye drop. After the man inadvertently blew debris into her eye with a leaf blower, the single mother of two found herself frantically asking him to grab Visine out of her purse late last month. Rather than the eye drops though, the foolish friend, adding injury to injury, instead reportedly handed Katie the bottle of glue she uses to apply false fingernails. His unfortunate mistake was all too obvious the moment the liquid hit Katie's eye, as it left her cornea burning like a California grass fire and tightly sealed her two left eyelids shut. Katie immediately sought help and quickly got preliminary treatment, but lacking both money and insurance was denied a necessary follow-up. Luckily though, after word got out about her story, Katie finally got the attention she so desperately needed, and a doctor was able to quite literally pry her eye open. Once the remaining glue is scraped off her cornea, doctors say she'll eventually gain back her eyesight and won't suffer any long-term damage.
Like this video? Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter.
But first, we're heading to Northampton General, where Slack George student Holly Thompson has arrived at A&E, completely unable to close her gaping gob. As Holly can't really talk right now, probably best we tell you how she got here. Holly was at college, enjoying a particularly riveting lesson of government and politics. Uninspired by the political ponderings, Holly opened wide for a yawn. Her massive mouth manoeuvre caused her jaw to dislocate, leaving her unable to close her cake hole. Literally speechless, Holly frantically nudged her classmate. Try as she might, she couldn't help Holly shut her mouth, and the pair had no choice but to interrupt the lesson. Hello. After a quick visit to the school nurse, who also failed to help our heroine, it was decided that Holly and her jangling jaw should head to A&E.
My name is Ajira, I'm one of the doctors. Obviously I can see your mouth stoppingly open. Sorry?
She said, ah-ha-ha-ha, ah-ha-ha-ha, ah-ha.
So it has happened before?
Yeah, like, kind of, but not like this.
Okay.
Holly's floppy chops might look funny, but they're no laughing matter.
Can be quite serious because you can't eat, you can't really drink, and you get dehydrated, but again it's quite painful as well.
Fortunately, Dr. Ajiro has a plan that draws on the latest cutting-edge technology. She's going to stuff Holly's mouth with small splints that look a bit like lolly sticks. It might seem bizarre, but there's method in the madness.
I don't want it to hurt.
By keeping Holly's mouth wedged open with wood, the jaw muscles will get tired, unlock, and allow the doctor to click her laughing gear back into place.
Fine.
Feels fine? Feels funny? Yeah, it usually does. Actually, I can get one more in. They like that.
That's a jaw-dropping 26 little lolly sticks holding Holly's mouth open. All Holly has to do now is wait for the wooden sticks to work their magic. Time to see if jamming Holly full of lollies has done the job.
So there's only 2 rules for this. One is that you relax and 2 is that you don't bite me. That's it.
As Dr. Ajiro manoeuvres the mouth, there's a chance Holly's gnashers will clamp down hard on her hand.
Relax. Close your mouth. That's it. Back down. Finished.
The doctor's digits are safe and Holly's jaw is back where it should be.
Was it painful?
No, it just aches a bit.
It will do because it's been out of joint for a little while. I would avoid yawning too widely and anything like that because it's a bit unstable at the
Along with breaks and abrasions, blood is an all too familiar sight at Northampton General A&E. What they don't see every day, however, is someone who's been bleeding out of their beak for a week. Someone like Roger Thurlow.
I suppose it did start on Monday morning when I went into the office, and it's now 8:30 at night on Friday.
It's been a bit of an eye-opener for Roger, I'm afraid.
Despite the blood-soaked bandage tucked under his hooter, managing Roger's discharge is a full-time job.
We're tearing bits off as Roger needs them, just to stem a little bit of the
I've got
dampness.
through one of those already today.
Roger's troubles began with a polyp, a build-up of hard skin on the inside of the nostril. The polyp was removed in a routine procedure, but a few days later, bleeding began. A nosebleed might not seem that dangerous, but Roger's at risk from some potentially nasty complications.
If a person loses a lot of blood, he can die from it, can die from shock and blood clotting problems. It's a potentially life-threatening condition.
With congealed blood backing up in Roger's nose and throat, Dr. Salvia knows what's coming and kits herself out accordingly. Her first job is to clear the blocked passages.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the bolster now.
I'm going to look away.
If, like Carol, you're a little squeamish, you'd be well advised to look away now. As the bolster comes away, a nostril full of congealed blood comes with it.
Got this?
Put this up.
And once the nose is hoovered out, Dr. Salvia's next step is to insert creamed packs up the nostrils to prevent further bleeding.
I'm just going to put this, and hopefully this would stop the bleeding, okay?
Oh, right, so no need to cauterize anything.
Yeah, no need to cauterize or anything.
Right,
There's a white stuff, it's antibacterial.
good.
Unfortunately for Roger, his throat is filled with more of these blood slugs. There's only one simple way to get them out, and it's not pleasant.
Can't stand the sight of blood.
Time for Carol, and anyone out there watching who's not keen on the sight of blood, to look away again.
You cut me open and Come down, come down. Excellent, well done.
It's horrific. Absolutely horrific.
That boy did alright.
I can honestly say I haven't seen as bad on the horror movies. I mean, it was just phenomenal. It was like a large piece of liver. We then saw something rather like a whole slither of liver, wasn't it? I mean, it was just absolutely amazingly bad.
After a quick gargle and a rinse, it's clear the bleeding still hasn't stopped, and Dr. Salvia tries a new approach. Inflatable packs, known as nasal tampons, to keep the blood at bay.
Oh, God, straight.
Just relax for me. Sorry, it's just horrible.
Oh, it's not nice.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's alright.
I'm inflating some air to hold it, so to stop the bleeding. It's like a pressure.
That's right, Dr. Salvia is going to blow up those brain ticklers like a bicycle tyre. If these packs don't stop the flow, the only other option is surgery. Roger will stay in the ward overnight, but for now, medics have managed to stem the tide of blood.
All I can say is thank heavens for the NHS.
After his horrific ordeal, Roger can finally rest. It's a whole 3 days before doctors give the go-ahead for the removal of Roger's packs.
The ice is going to constrict the blood vessels on the bridge of the nose, so when the packs come out, there won't be any bleeding, hopefully. Okay. I'm just going to gently remove these packs, alright? Bit of a tug in. Okay, well done, you're doing really well. Just keep breathing normally for me. It's wonderful.
Well, I've got to say, that was a cinch.
Yeah?
If bleeding resumes now, Roger will be straight into surgery.
Ow.
Sorry, you're alright.
Yeah, that was a little more. That's alright, though.
Okay. Wonderful, well done.
The packs do come out smoothly, but there's a nerve-wracking wait to see if bleeding begins again.
It's a sudden shock to find you can breathe through your nose again. It's wonderful. I'm a very happy chappie.
An hour later, Roger's out of bed and ready to go home.
First thing you want when you get home, nice cup of tea. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's nice that he's going to be coming home.